Alright you guys, Pantry Challenge is over. It is time to head back to the shops and restock our freezers and our fridges and our pantries. But before we do, I have got 5 quick tips to help you guys finish off your Pantry Challenge in style. That would be like organizing, cleaning, mum type style. Hey guys, Nikki here from NikkiBuildup.com, where we are all about getting you more bang for your buck so you can live the life you want. And we are coming to the end of a pantry challenge this week where we've been using up all of the things that we already have in our fridge, freezer and pantry, instead of going to the grocery store and just buying more food to add to what we already have. So we're using up what we've already got, and we are saving our grocery money to put towards our savings goal. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys a couple of my favorite things to do after a pantry challenge. Oh, and don't forget, if you want to learn how to budget better, demolish debt, and still have heaps of frugal fun along the way, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell so you can be notified when my new videos drop. I have heaps of new content in the works for you guys, and I don't want you to miss out on a single thing. Okay, so today I am sharing with you guys my 5 favorite things to do at the end of a pantry challenge. Now, we like to do a pantry challenge week a couple of times a year. In fact, I think it works out to be every sort of 6 to 8 weeks-ish. And it's a great way just to use up all of the bits and pieces that tend to accumulate in the back of the freezer or in the pantry, and we don't really have a solid plan to use them up. So what are some great things to do when you're getting low on your supplies? Well, in today's video, I've got 5 tips to help you utilize those bare shelves and empty freezer drawers to your advantage. So the first thing that I like to do when the fridge is looking a little bit bare and the freezer is looking really empty is to actually give the fridge and the freezer a deep clean. So an empty freezer or an almost empty freezer is a great time to actually de-ice your freezer and get in there and clean out the bottom and the walls, you know, those things that you never really get to because your freezer is always in use. It's also a really good time to wipe down all of the shelves in the fridge, pull out the vegetable crispers and give them a good wash, and most importantly, run around the seals on the fridge and the freezer and clean up any mold or gunk that might be accumulating in those little spots. If you have an older style freezer that still gets a bit of an ice buildup on the inside, you might be surprised to know that an iced up freezer actually costs more to run. So if you can clean out your freezer and scale back all of the ice that's accumulating on the inside, your freezer will actually run better and it will cost you less money. The second thing I like to do is get in and actually clean out the shelves of the pantry as well. While I'm in there, I like to reorganize the pantry so that I can find the things that I'm looking for. Now, I don't know about you, but over the course of a couple of weeks, things never seem to go back into the pantry where they first started off from. I don't know if it's me or if it's the kids, but my pantry always ends up completely disorganized. So at the end of a pantry challenge, when supplies are low, it's a great time to get in there and wipe out the shelves, you know, get that sticky gunk from the bottom of the honey container and all that sort of stuff off the shelves, make everything nice and clean again, and put everything back in an organized fashion. While I'm doing that, I also like to make a list of everything that's left, so I know what I have on hand when I go to come up with our meals for the week. I like to write this list out, stick it to the front of the fridge, and then when I use those things up, I just cross it off and know that I'm getting through all of that leftover little bits and pieces at the end of the pantry challenge that we haven't quite finished using up. They're going to be the first things on my hit list when it comes to doing my new weekly meal plan. The pantry pantry challenge might be over and we might be going back to our regular shopping routine, but if I have a list of things that are still in the pantry and the freezer that I need to use up, I know that they're going to be first on the list when it comes to my next lot of meal planning. And that kind of covers tip number 3, which is to write down a list of everything that is left. Number 4 is to write a list of the things that I need to restock. So no doubt using up some of the staples means that the things that I use all the time have either disappeared completely or are really low on supplies. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to have a few things on hand all the time. Things like dried pasta and tinned tomatoes, even a couple of containers of UHT milk in case we run out of fresh milk in the fridge. If all of those regular stockpiles have been depleted, then now's the time to replenish them, particularly if we can get them at half price. Here's another quick tip for you guys. After you have finished cleaning and organizing your pantry, take a quick photo of it on your phone. So when you do head to the shops, you've got something to refer back to. You can quickly see everything together, because remember, it's all organized, and you can actually see how many jars of passata sauce you have, or whether or not you need to grab some more UHT milk. Alright, number 5, finally, because we don't have too much left, it should be really easy to do some stock rotation. So I like to make sure that anything that is still left in my freezer or my pantry gets moved to the front, and any new things that I buy this week when I go and restock the pantry and the freezer, make sure that that goes to the back. That way I don't have to worry too much about best before dates and use by dates, because I know that the oldest things are always getting used first because they're being moved to the front. Having a clean and organized fridge, freezer and pantry will not only save you money in the grocery budget department, but having your appliances running optimally will also save you on your power bill and increase the longevity of your white goods. It's a win-win-win. So there you have it. Did you find this video useful? If you did, if you could give it a thumbs up and let me know, I would really appreciate that. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tick the little bell so you can be notified of all of my new upcoming content. I have heaps of new videos in the works for you guys to help you get more bang for your buck so you can live the life you want. Oh, and you know what? If you are all about that budget life, we should totally catch up. Why don't you head over to my Instagram page or Facebook page? You can find me at Nikki Beal, and I would love to get to know you guys a little bit better. But right now, I should probably stop procrastinating and get back to wiping those pantry shelves. Alright guys, I'll catch you next time. Bye! Okay, talking a lot with our hands today.